Welcome to the School of Parenting and Child Care. My name is Jole Nyeko, your parenting trainer. With pleasure and so much joy, I welcome all those who are joining us for the very first time to this teaching on parenting. Please, if you are joining us first time, check up our previous videos so that you familiarize yourself with the principles that you missed out. And we were covering them as far as parenting is concerned. But also, you can get a copy of my parenting handbook for more detailed information. It is available at 25,000 shillings. Just let me know when you need a copy. Today, we are talking about a very interesting topic that I have on page 45 about a joy of being a parent. And I have said parenting is a joy. Ideally, parenting should be so joyful and pleasant, bringing refreshing moments to a child and to the parent as well. But in this case, with you, what about your mother? What about your mother? How about yourself? What about your friend? Are you enjoying your parenting? What about the neighbors who call their children fools? Do they enjoy it? Do the parents enjoy it? Do the children enjoy it? What about those children who are neglected? You remember when I talked about the genesis of this school of parenting, where it came from? I talked about the former abducted child mothers who left their babies to roam around and they did not mind about them. And they were saying the children belong to government, they are not theirs because they got them out of unfavorable circumstances. Do you think they were enjoying being parents? Were the children enjoying themselves as having a parent? But remember that time I mentioned that after interacting and engaging with those child mothers for a short period, less than 6 months, they were already beginning to appreciate being parents. They were beginning to carry their babies on their backs as they went around their activities in the markets. They began to appreciate having a child. They began to be joyful, and they would be carrying their babies joyfully. I usually say that parents are partners with God in the role of creation. God has option to create a baby out of a stone, out of anyone, just like he created the first man out of soil. He could even do any other baby out of that. But in this process, he chose to work together with us so that we can bring forth more children. He has given us a role to take care of babies, to bring them forth, to enjoy them, and have fun with them as we recreate more and more, so that even when you start one, you are alone, but you continue, you bring more, and the children become a blessing, and you enjoy your role. I can see myself how I started as one person, alone, then got married. We were two. Out of those two, even when the Bible says two are one, we were two, but after that, we had 4 children. And in total, then we became 6. And after some time, even those 4 children brought 4 spouses. How many did we become now? We became 10. Now, out of that, they have also brought 6 other children. So we have grandchildren, we have children, we have ourselves, and now we are a total of 16. That's what God intended, that we create, we procreate with him, we multiply. We honor that command of multiplying. But the most important is that all this has to be done joyfully. It has to be done with gladness. We must create that environment at home where the children feel loved and cared for. They are loved and cared for. They are appreciated. That even when they are leaving, we are still joyful. They are also joyful because they know they are also going to participate in procreation and form another family cluster. I have seen marriages, friends, I have seen marriages, marriage functions, where one side of the family is saddened, like they are feeling they are losing, especially the bride side. When the girl is going, we are giving that girl away. We even call the function giveaway, like we are giving away that girl, and it shouldn't be. And you find that the girl side, they are kind of gloomy because their daughter is going. And then the groom side is rejoicing and happy. They are dancing that they have received an extra person in their home. But I question that. The bride side, are you really giving away? Aren't you happy that you're also gaining a son? You have somebody else who has also joined your family. Why do you feel it is a loss? I imagine that you are feeling it is a loss because you are not like you are not appreciating the role of being a parent. You wanted to control. That type of parent whom I call a parent, a controlling parent, one who still wants to hold on to the children. And when they are going, you feel saddened. No. The role of a parent is to nurture, to let the children grow. And later, you know that you need to let them move on to the level where they need to be independent and form another family. If you have that attitude, you'll definitely enjoy your parenting. Parenting is meant to be joyful, not an expression of your own self-protectionism. There are people who are parents, but they're only trying to protect themselves. Remember when we were talking about the different types of parents? Those who want to, they are egoistic, they just want to see themselves in those children. And so for that matter, they will not even want the children to go. That is not the way parenting should be. I repeat, create a happy atmosphere at home so that you are building and encouraging laughter in the family. There should be laughter at home. Play games together with the children. Allow them, as you play games, allow them win you. Allow them win you as you are teaching them how to handle success and how to handle defeat. At one time, allow them also to be defeated, and you see how they react when they have been defeated. And also teach them how to appreciate and treat achievement so that achievement doesn't bring about pride and they are happy over themselves and they laugh at the other, they scorn those who have been defeated. No, please allow the children to enjoy the home and while you are training them. I remember during COVID lockdown, we had time to play lots of games at home because we were all at home. And we have a niece whom we are raising. And she learned playing chess with her uncle. And it was always a joy when she won. But we also had to teach her that once in a while, you can also lose. How do you create that joy of being a parent? Holiday time, family trips. With my family, we always enjoyed the family trips, going for Christmas in the village. We go up country. This Christmas, we go to the father's side. The next Christmas, we go to the mother's side. The children always enjoyed those trips in the car where they would go singing and praising God, singing those playing those classic songs of countryside, going to the villages where they go running in the banana plantations, or going around collecting mangoes, picking mangoes, northern Uganda during mango season, where they would enjoy those mangoes. And of course, you come back with flu, you come back with running stomachs because they are just eating anything. But that was part of the joy. It was creating memorable moments that up to now we still talk about. They are unforgettable. Trips going where you can afford. Where there is a can you can afford to go, you go. Where the resources allow that you can even go to the park, you go. Where you can take trips. There are parents who take their children to Dubai, to Mombasa, those who are able. If you are not able, at the beginning, before we had a car, we would all get into a bus and we go down south into a bus and we go and we come back. You do what you are able to do. It creates a bond between parents and the children and also the extended family. Do you know that there are children who grow up and they don't even know any uncle, they don't even know any grandmother? I heard a story of one boy who was in London and he got in love with a girl and they are all living in London. When the parents got to know, they said, but please, that one is your cousin. And what was his comment? He does not know any cousin. His parents never took him to see the grandparents or anybody. He doesn't know anyone. And we felt like, what? You let your children grow up without even knowing that they have a grandmother, they have an uncle, they have a grandfather. They've never gone to the village. Oh my good God. Our children always enjoyed even running in the banana plantations. They enjoyed climbing the hills, climbing trees. Out there on the hill, and there is a tree, and you are above, you are on top of a hill, and you are also on top of a tree, which they may not get when they are in Kampala. It was a joy all the time. Parenting is a joy. So I do not even question why my children grow up as they are. Children who enjoy themselves, children who love to be with relatives, because we always grew up and visited the relatives. My friend, parenting is a joy, but it is hard work. You have to create that joy. It doesn't just come naturally. There are times of frustration. There are times of disappointments. There are times of sleepless nights. But that is all part of life. You cannot run away from it. All you have to do is to be firm. Trust God that all will be well. And you also put in your own effort to move out, to be with your children, laugh with them. As I said, play with them, be with them, be available with them. Let the children be proud of you. You also be proud of your children. And for that matter, the children will grow up also enjoying being parents as you are also enjoying it. It cannot be fun. Parenting doesn't be a torture. It can be fun and joyful, and you enjoy your children. Please read more, as I said, in the parenting handbook. You'll find more tips on how to make parenting a joy. You can order your copy. Please, as I end, remember to subscribe, remember to like, and share this video with your contacts. And I wait to hear from you. God bless you. I'm Dr. Jole Nyeko, your trainer, as we train other parents to parent. God bless you.